Hello and welcome to this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Gamejam of 2023. This time we will have a look at Labyrinth of Death by Catralitos, DarthAkua, Thomas Nascimento and Psytins. Let's have a look at the description here. Labyrinth of Death is a survival horror dungeon crawler. You control a man trying to escape a wicked mansion. To move, use the WASD keys or the buttons on the screen. You can pick up items by left-clicking them, adding them to your inventory. You can use items by right-clicking them in your inventory. Certain items can also be combined by being dragged onto one another. The mansion features many puzzles with interactables that can be left-clicked on in the game view. In save rooms, you can store items in a box and have another surprise. Alright, okay. So, regarding the music, I didn't see anything here. I mean, as you can see, there's nothing. So, but this sounded like very nice professional music, which was probably not created during the jam. And yeah, I checked that and I found music by Carl Casey, Dark 80s Synth. It's not getting focused, but you get the idea. So it would be really nice if these tracks were also listed and credited, even if they are royalty free. I mean, they're supposed to be royalty free, or of course original. But yeah, that's something I'd like to see in the description. So anyways, let's jump into the game, Labyrinth of Death. Alright, game is loading.
Labyrinth of Death.
Alright, how to play. Labyrinth of Death is a survival horror dungeon crawler. You control a man trying to escape a wicked mansion. To move, use the WSD keys, the buttons on the screen. Okay, that's the same as we had, I think, on the page. Yes. New game. Alright, that's our inventory, I guess. Well, obviously, that's not the prettiest of all interfaces. Okay. We can also use WSD. Yeah, okay. Regarding the perspective, I will talk in just a bit. Let's try and have a look around first. This game is made... Oh. This game is made via Unity, by the way. Do I need to... Okay. This is our hit points, I guess. Can we just shoot here? Doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, okay. It works. Alright. An art gallery. Okay. No music in game though. And yeah, movement is a real problem. And I will show you. You just keep pressing the forward button here. So yeah, let's talk about perspective and controls. So as you can see, we do not see the walls left and right. So in theory, we don't have really a good orientation. But of course, the corridors in this game are so huge that this probably doesn't even matter in comparison to other problems. So we can also not see the floor, and this gives a bit of an orientation problem. So if I move back, we can still not see the floor. If I move back, this is what usually like the normal view would be with the wall in front of me. Maybe this, depending on how the perspective in the game is, right? This is the wall in front of me, but no, I can go one step further. So this is a bit problematic for the orientation, and a bit problematic for the movement is that the tile size is also very small. So you can, well, you can hardly see, but it is, I think, possible to see the different tiles here. Let me go to the door and see. Oh, interesting animation. Okay. Ah, we got some more items, some more ammo. Nice. Can we do something with? There's an ambient track, by the way. It's just not very loud. Ah, we can eat the... Maybe that was some weed and we just smoked it. Alright. Not sure if we are reloading that. This is not even a real corridor there. Let's see if we can find... No, this is a starting position and there's some... Uh-huh. Yeah, we are also... The height doesn't really match. So this is a keypad and we don't have the key yet. Maybe we need to check on the pictures there. But movement... You cannot hold the key. You can also not queue up stuff. So you need to wait until it's executed. And because the tiles are so small, you need to press forward 100 times. So yeah, the tile size is a huge problem here. Maybe we can see it over here. Yes. It's not quite that, but so yeah, you can see like this is a tile here. Probably this. Yeah, it's a little bit more than what we can see here, like 2-3 pixels or something. Like this is a tile. And this is really tiny. And the movement would feel better if the tile size were bigger. Even if the movement did not queue up anything. But the smaller the tile sizes, the more it basically multiplies all the problems. So, yeah, the tiles should be bigger. The pictures are all upside down. And there's this effect with like textures getting mashed together. I mean, the texture is not the prettiest in the first place. But I think there's a simple camera setting or filter setting or something in Unity which you can use to turn off this mushiness. I'm not too familiar with that myself, but I'm pretty sure that I saw something regarding that in the Dungeoncrawlers.org Discord channel. So you will probably find someone who can answer this. And then this would look nicer if there was like a different texture. Yeah, I have no idea what to do. Maybe we need to check the room again. Maybe I need to click on the pictures. I don't see anything. Yeah, but just running back and forth between these two sections is a problem already. Let's just click on all the pictures here and see if we can find anything. Nope. There's also nothing to read. The noise for the steps is a little bit too late. Let me... I can't increase the volume by much. Like this. So I'm pressing the... I'm moving. And then it does this boop boop. So it's much too late. Yeah, I don't see any hint about what we need to enter in the door. And running back and forth is also a bit of a problem with these controls. So let me just check if I can find anything in the comments. 1 second. Okay, I didn't see any like other comments about this, and it sounded like there were many puzzles in the game, so I am not quite sure what I need to look for. I mean, that was a code pad, and I'm basically looking for a code somewhere. Maybe we need to really have a close look at the pictures here. But this looks totally random to me and also kind of partially broken. I mean, you can see that these pictures, these are wall textures, which are not like sprites on the wall, but it's just the whole wall is colored in this picture thing. At least, well, not quite. This is a sprite. Or a polygon, actually. Very weird. Okay. Yeah, no, these are not sprites on the wall. Ah, found it. Okay. Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Brrr. Okay, and there was something like dropping something in here. Okay. What's that? Ah. Okay. So now we are in the other dimension again. Ah, can drag and drop. Maybe I should continue exploring in this other dimension first. And I will keep my ammo. Nice sound. Yeah, if movement wasn't such a problem. This is where we are coming from, but of course we should also explore this area then. More enemies. Potion boost? No, we can't use these. So maybe we should just put them into our cupboard. Oh, actually, we can refill the... Oh, it's just... Well, we will free up one more spot. Yeah, but that's not enough. So let's go back to our safe room thing. Where was the... Yeah. Yeah, tile size and movement is the #1 problem here. So let's drop 2 of them into here. Potion boost. I hope that I will not forget what this is supposed to be. Let's head back again. More ammo. And the strong potion. Ah, that was hit points. I mean, we're not taking any damage anyways. Another plant. I don't want to have even more stuff in the inventory, which I will probably not use. Okay. Uh-huh. Another, okay, more ammo. And here we also have this keypad thing. Doors locked. That means we need to return to the other side again. Yeah, I mean, if the tile sizes are so small, why are there so huge corridors? This must be like 50 tiles or something. Okay. Wrong one, this one. The soundscape is quite nice. Like this background ambient track. The shooting sound is also fine. The opening the door. As I mentioned, the steps are not really matching. Okay, I can also click faster than the sound is playing, so that's also kind of broken, I guess. A red book. We can't open it. No idea what this is. Uh-huh. I'm not sure. Oh, this is a one-way thing. No, this is the wrong wall. Okay. Is this an area we were already? Probably. There's another item. Strong potion. What is he doing? Alright. I'm not sure where I was coming from. Might have been this door. Uh-huh. More ammo, but I mean, I'm already... You healed yourself. Yeah, but we are not taking any damage anyway. So this is, yeah, it's a huge amount of ammo, which we probably don't need. So this is a game where you should probably draw a map on the one hand, but this should then not be a grid map like in other games, like something like this, because again, the tile sizes here are too small, so drawing a grid is basically impossible. So you would need to just make like a rough outlay about the corridors and the rooms. Mm-hmm. But the lack of orientation is unfortunately also playing against the or is bad in combination with the small tile sizes. If the more less orientation you have, the more you have to run around, the bigger the issue are small tile sizes. So yeah, I think I will also keep it at that. I mean, there might be more rooms and more like puzzly things. But every time I need to run something somewhere, it takes several minutes to just go there because the movement takes ages and is a problem. So I will keep it at that. So as I mentioned, the perspective is a problem in combination also with the small tile sizes. If the tile sizes were bigger, I'm not quite sure how the... 1 second, let's just see. So this would be if the tile sizes were like... So right now we are standing in the very corner. Now we are standing one tile right to that and now one tile back. So if the tile size was 9 times as big, this would be where we are. I think that starts to be in the realm of what would be okay. Yeah. And then, I mean, from the perspective, it's still not great, but I think this is okay from the tile size. And then the camera or the field of view would need to be changed so that you could also see the left wall and maybe the floor, which is not really necessary, but that would also be an option. That would also, of course, help a lot with the movement. And again, with that, it would be great if the movement was queued up, and so it's not cutting off inputs. And of course, queuing up, or not queuing up, but having the forward button pressed, if that lets you keep moving forward, that would also help. And this would especially help with small tile sizes, because then you don't need to spam every half a second or something. Yeah, the graphics are extremely basic and also don't quite match together, which, I mean, for a gem game, it's fine if you're getting the idea across, I guess. But just something to mention here, these icons, probably the original, they are smaller in size. And if you want to use pixel art in a bigger size, then make sure that you are pixel doubling and you're not using some kind of smoothing scaler, because that looks washed out then. So always use pixel doubling, which, depending on the program you're using, might be called pixel doubling or it might be called filter none. I think in, or point even, in, I think, I'm not quite sure, but I think it was in GIMP or in OBS, I'm not quite sure where. When you select none, it was using smoothing, so it's depending on the program what it's doing. But yeah, pixel doubling just means that out of 1 pixel you make 2 pixels, and it's exactly the double size, and that guarantees that you have sharp pixels. Of course, if you are aiming for a size which cannot be it's not a multiple of the original, then you might need to adapt something. But yeah, this is a bit washed out. Yeah, I mean, the developers will be aware that arrows would have been nicer here on the movement thing. Regarding the atmosphere or the sound, I think that's fine. As I mentioned, the footsteps, I think they are always 2 steps. The first one is super silent, and then we've got the second one, which plays. 1 second. Yeah, so the second step is basically from the, so if we move 1 tile, they're basically a left step or and the right step playing. And the moment the second step is playing, we are also doing our second step. But if we are only doing 1 step, then we have these 2 sounds, and the second sound is playing when we are already standing for a while. So that's a bit weird. I would just cut off the these 2 steps and then randomly either play the first one or play the second one maybe, and that would yeah, feel a bit better. So that has been the Labyrinth of Death by, and I need to check the names again, by Catralitos, DarthAkua, Thomas Nascimento, and Synth. And if you're interested in checking out the game, you will find a link down in the video description. And if you're interested in seeing more videos about the jam, you can of course also check out the playlist down in the video description with all the videos I did so far. And you can also subscribe to the channel to not miss any future videos. And with that, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.